purpose of this video is to show you how to access the databases remotely and ask for interlibrary loan of any article that does not seem to be available to you in full text. Once you have registered for Athens and have your username and password, you will be able to access the databases remotely. EBSCOhost database includes CINAHL full text. CINAHL is the International Nursing and Allied Health Database. It will definitely be a very useful resource for you. Next is AVID Online. AVID is a database of a very select group of journals from the publisher Lippincott, Williams and Wilkins. Third is PubMed, and we will come back to PubMed shortly. The fourth is Science Direct, an Elsevier database. And fifth is Wiley Online. Those are the 5 most popular databases for nursing students in this list. Alphabetically, they are EBSCOhost, AVID Online, PubMed, Science Direct, and Wiley Online. There is no benefit to limiting yourself to any one database. Each has unique value. But because everything Bon Secours purchases is full text, is available to you through PubMed, there is a separate video for PubMed. EBSCOhost. Select EBSCOhost including CINAHL. You will come to a screen that offers you a couple of different icons. The first one is selected, and you will see within it several different databases. One that will be very useful to you as a nurse is CINAHL. CINAHL, as mentioned earlier, stands for Cumulative Index of Nursing and Allied Health Literature. It is an international collection of nursing journals. And database, Academic Search Complete, is a collection of general education journals. Journals that cover subjects other than healthcare, medicine, and nursing. Basically, Academic Search Complete is a source of multidisciplinary publications on topics such as history, literature, psychology, social sciences, and general science. The next icon in EBSCOhost is the red mosaic cross, Nursing Reference Center. Select Nursing Reference Center and you will come to the one database that the Bon Secours Health System has chosen as the premier database for its clinical nurses. The health system very much hopes that clinical nurses will use this particular database for evidence-based literature, as well as all other kinds of information. The tabs you see across the top will give you different types of information. You have continuing education opportunities for nurses, and from the Patient Education tab, Patient Education Materials, many of which are available in Spanish. Basically, the Nursing Reference Center is a fantastic resource for you, even after you graduate. Next in the list of database icons is EBSCOhost, or in EBSCOhost is Dynamed. Dynamed is an amazing database that deals not with journal articles, but with knowledge. Dynamed is not specific to the published literature, but is an evidence-based knowledge system. Play with Dynamed a bit. Type in a condition, or for example, type critical care illness. One of the very first lines you will see is sepsis in adults. Click on sepsis in adults and you will get all the information you could ever want on sepsis in adults. General information, different kinds of causes and risks, preventative screening, and the treatment for sepsis. When you have a patient in your clinical experience that has been diagnosed with any condition, check Dynamed. Go back to the list of icons in EBSCOhost and select Nursing Reference Center. Type in cystic fibrosis and nursing care. The first result offered is from the American Journal of Nursing, 2014. The second result is a CINAHL nursing guide. Check on the PDF icon under the words cystic fibrosis, the second result that you will see. The second result says CINAHL nursing guide. Click on the PDF icon there and you will see that this is a fact sheet. This is not a journal article. Even though you are in a journal database, this is not an article as such. Any of the CINAHL nursing guides provide evidence-based nursing information. This guide even has CEUs attached to it. The third result in this search is also a CINAHL nursing guide. You will see in this database that some articles are available as full text as PDFs. For other articles, the message is check for full text at Bon Secours eLibrary. When you see check for full text at Bon Secours eLibrary, it means that this database cannot provide full text for the article. The database does not own that full text, so they cannot provide it. In the case of an article that you think you might want in full text, first open it up and read the abstract. If indeed you do then want full text, select the link that says check for full text at Bon Secours eLibrary, and you will be offered links to either send an email or a request by interlibrary loan. Either one of those options will work. Just fill in the data and always use your school email address, because everything you request will go to that email account. The email comes to the college library and you will hopefully get you that article within 48 hours. Or, and this is time saving, copy the name of that article, go into PubMed, and see if you can get full text directly from PubMed while you're sitting in front of the Athens database. For example, use the first article listed in the Nurse Reference Center. Take that title and drop it into the search box in PubMed. You will see the abstract. In PubMed, under the abstract, select the hypertext words Link Out. Link Out provides the names of the databases that say they have the article. The very first database listed is normally the database that the article can be found in. If you click on Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins, see that you can access the full text but only through PubMed. EBSCOhost databases are wonderful resources, but if EBSCO doesn't own the rights to the journal, you must go to the other source, PubMed, for full text. When you see the words check for full text at Bon Secours eLibrary, simply copy the title of that article and take it to PubMed to see if you can access full text there. Otherwise, select the option to check for full text from Bon Secours eLibrary, which will bring you to a screen where you request interlibrary loan for that article. In Athens, the three other major databases for education in nursing are Ovid Online, Science Direct, and Wiley Online databases. These are specific to individual publishers. Please email the library at library@bsmcon.edu with any questions you have. You have successfully used the remote access for the databases and also learned a method of requesting interlibrary loan.